everyone. My name is Nhonho from Cape Town, South Africa. Today we have entered day 8 of lockdown. And as we've been on this journey here with some of us, being in a place of separation and isolation, it's really been a good time to reflect and to review, to re-strategize for many, and to plan, as I've been saying this past couple of days, I want to share what is in my heart and what I see, during this time, so that we can encourage one another in this journey. So today being the 2nd of April, in the Gregorian calendar, but in the Hebrew or sacred calendar, if you want to call it, it's the 8th of the month, in the month of Nisan. And what came to me, as an encouragement, as we are finding ourselves in this biochemical, warfare, irrespective of where it is coming from, of who engineered it, but now it is here. But the Psalm 2 was an encouragement, and I want to read part of that to you. Psalm 2, which says that why the nations are in uproar, and why do people devise a vain and hopeless plot? The kings of the earth take their stand, and the rulers counsel together against the Lord and his anointed, saying, let us break apart their bands and cast away their cords. He who sits enthroned in heavens laughs. The sovereign Lord scoffs at them. Then he speaks to them in his profound anger, and terrifying them in his pleasure. Yet, as for me, I have anointed firmly and installed my king upon Zion, my holy mountain. So, even though the nations, we might find that we are in this turmoil, and being engineered, by man, and a conspiration, that seemingly is behind, what we are facing, with this virus. The Lord is saying, in this psalm, why do nations, why do kings, conspire? Why? Because he is who he is, and he will do what he wants, he wants to do. Like I said, previously, that just like a coin has two sides, even now, being in this day, being the second, and in the same time, in the other timeline is the 8th of the month of Nisan. What came to me, that God is doing a new thing. He is doing in the midst of what the enemy has plotted, and used man to do, but this is a new thing. And if you read the book of Jeremiah 30, there is a promise there. Again, it's a quest for freedom, that God wants to really give us true liberty, not partial freedom like we've experienced, many of us, not only in South Africa, but in Africa in general. Many nations has been liberated long ago, in 1960 and before in Africa, but still today there is no true freedom. So I see that there's the really quest that God really wants to free us from the shackles of captivity and any form of captivity that we are facing for. But in order for that to take place, we need to turn to him, but there's a promise for healing. Jeremiah 30 says that, I will heal my people, I will heal them. So we might be going in for a dive and a tough time that is ahead of us, but we can be assured that he will and he is healing us. We just need to take heed of the call, make a reverse, make a turn, or repent, or do whatever we need to do to align with his will, because surely what he said and what He has promised concerning us, concerning this land, He will do. He will heal us. The wound is there. We are a wounded people. You see that, you know, in the crime that we are facing, you know, in this nation, that really we are a wounded people. But there is a promise to heal, to wholeness, so that we can really experience this freedom that we want, that most of us are looking for. I hope you are encouraged. I'll see you again next time. Keep safe, stay home, be blessed.